April 24th, 2017. Tony the Truckstop Tiger is still being fought for. Big Cat Rescue was the first organization ever to hire a lawyer to represent a tiger. We were not successful, but the Animal Legal Defense Fund took up the fight and won't give up. A truck stop is no place for a tiger. Why we won't stop fighting for Tony. At this moment, 16-year-old Siberian-Bengal tiger named Tony is caged at a gas station truck stop in Grosse Tete, Louisiana, 20 miles outside of Baton Rouge. Confined to a cramped metal cage, Tony breathes in diesel fumes daily, while passersby teases and harass him. Tony has lived this way for nearly his entire life, and his circumstances are often a shock to the average person who feels innately that this is not the right place for a tiger, especially an aging one with neglected veterinary needs. People ask, how can this be legal? And the Animal Legal Defense Fund believes firmly that it's not. In fact, we've been fighting for over 6 years to have Tony relocated to a sanctuary that can meet his complex needs and give him the veterinary care he is entitled to. Our campaign to save Tony is now even more dire after reports raising concerns about Tony's health. Let Tony live the rest of his days in comfort. All across the world, people follow Tony's story. Recently, we've received many reports from worried citizens stating that Tony appears lethargic and is experiencing diarrhea and a decreased appetite. The Animal Legal Defense Fund obtained photo and video evidence and enlisted the help of a veterinarian with experience treating exotic animals to review it. In the vet's expert opinion, Tony is likely suffering from kyphosis of the spine and an injury or other condition that is causing him to limp. This isn't run-of-the-mill aging. Tony needs help. Living at a truck stop is, at the least, exacerbating Tony's poor health. While no animal is suited to living at a truck stop, tigers are particularly ill-equipped because of their sharp sense of smell and sensitive hearing. Independent of all of our pending legal work to free Tony, the Animal Legal Defense Fund just submitted a letter to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, which licenses the truck stop under the Federal Animal Welfare Act, urging that Tony be inspected by a licensed specialist and given the necessary veterinary care. The legal battle for Tony's safety. We believe that Tony, and all big cats held in captivity, deserve to live in environments that meet their psychological and physical needs. Our campaign to remove Tony from his particularly grim captivity at Tiger Truck Stop has been lengthy and determined. Michael Sandlin, the owner of the truck stop, however, has pulled out all the stops to keep Tony in captivity. He has spent over $750,000 fighting our efforts and has also manipulated the legislative system by successfully lobbying the Louisiana legislature to pass a special exemption designed solely to benefit Sandlin and allow him to keep Tony. It's no surprise that Sandlin puts up such a fight. He's been exploiting tigers like Tony for decades, using them as a gimmick to lure customers to his gas station. The USDA has cited Sandlin numerous times for violations ranging from failure to provide veterinary care to lack of clean drinking water. In 2003, Sandlin relinquished 3 tigers amid public outrage over his treatment of the big cats. Only Tony remains. We're not giving up. The Animal Legal Defense Fund recently combined its challenges to both Sandlin's legal tactics into the same action, filing an amended petition in intervention in Sandlin's lawsuit that challenged the constitutionality of the big cat ban. This will allow the Animal Legal Defense Fund, in one motion, to raise arguments both challenging the constitutionality of Act 697's exemption for Tony and explain why Sandlin's challenges to the big cat ban itself should fail. A ruling in favor of the Animal Legal Defense Fund on such a motion should finally put an end to Sandlin's legal tactics and provide a final resolution allowing Tony to be relocated to a sanctuary. As the world watches the ups and downs of the fight to save Tony, the tiger's life remains essentially the same. He doesn't know his story inspired a former representative to come out of retirement to fight for him, or that the big cat ban will help others of his kind. All he knows is life in a cramped cage off a highway. Tony deserves the veterinary care he needs and to live out the rest of his life in peace. He doesn't just deserve it. We believe he's guaranteed it under the law. We won't stop until Tony is safe. And that was written by the Animal Legal Defense Fund. I thought it was a great summary of what was happening with Big Cat Rescue and Tony over all of these years trying to get this poor cat out of the truck stop. If you're enjoying my diary, please like, share, and subscribe. You can find other ways to connect to me over at bigcatrescue.org/Carole.Baskin.